Welcome to your class. If you're new here, I'm Noelle and this is Noelle Roberts Studio, and today I have a great Pilates upper body workout for you. Now in today's class, I will be using a TheraBand, which is just a long resistance band. Mine is a light medium tension. So go ahead and grab your band, grab your mat, and then let's get started. So to start off, I just want to warm up through our shoulders a little bit and get us ready for this movement. I'm going to hold my band right in the center and a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. I'll start with my arms resting down on the tops of my knees. Arms are long, shoulders are relaxed, lats are engaged and ready to move. I've got my core engaged as well. So I'm drawing my ribs toward each other. I'm drawing the belly button in, but also up, and I'm sitting as tall as I can right on my pelvis. We'll take an inhale here to begin. And as you exhale, I want you to draw everything in and up like you're tightening a corset or a seatbelt around your waist. And again, inhale and exhale. On this one, inhale, I want you just to press out into that band until it's overhead, and then exhale to bring it back down. Inhale and exhale. Now, while we're lifting and raising the arms, I'm slightly pressing out into the band. So I'm not keeping it the same distance, pressing out just a little bit, and then exhaling to bring it back. But what I am watching for is that I'm not going to arch my back or pop my ribs in order to get my arms up there. I'm gonna stay really secure through my trunk as I press up here. Good. Inhale, lifting, opening, expanding, and then exhaling. Got 3 more. And 2. 1 more. I want you to press it up, pause here, and I want you to widen through that band and bring the arms down and behind you. Then we widen and we bring it up overhead. Exhale, keeping the center nice and firm, and then lifting it back up. Just a little press through that band, bring it down, opening the chest, opening the pecs. Good, it actually feels really good. We get so tight through this area in our bodies. So this is an active form of stretching where you actually are gonna get a little bit more out of it when you're actively stretching versus just holding a stretch. Retraining muscle. 1 more like this. Bring it up and exhale. All the way around. Bring it all the way back to front. Good. And let's go ahead and come up onto our knees. So as you come up here on your knees, I want you to lay your band down so that just a small portion of it is on your mat, and you're going to go ahead, come onto your knees and kneel on top of your band. That's what kind of supports it and stabilizes it for you. The other portion of your band, you're gonna take the back of your hand. You're gonna hold your band up, place the band up against the back of your hand, and then you're gonna have like this extra. I like to hold my band right about chest height. You can adjust this to fit your needs. So if you want more resistance, you want to make the movement a little bit more challenging, you will slide your hand down on the band. And if you want it a little bit easier, you slide up. So I'm going to take it right about chest height. The excess of my band, I just wrap around my hand so it's out of the way, it's not going to hit me in the face. As we exhale again, we draw everything in and up, feel the ribs embrace us, elbows into the side, and I want the other arm nice and low towards the ground, so it's reaching towards the ground. As you exhale, you're gonna press straight up and inhale to lower. Now this exercise is actually taken straight from the reformer. This is something that we do on the equipment, and it's amazing for shoulder stability, shoulder strength, and also for rotator cuff. Exhale to press. Good. Every time I press up, I draw in through center. So it's kind of what makes Pilates a little bit more unique, is that we're always thinking and focused about the center in anything that we do. The more secure I am here, the more I can get out of this movement. 1 more. Press it up. Pause it here. Now I want you to open both arms up wide towards the sky. Allow that weighted arm or that banded arm to come down to about shoulder height. As you exhale, we take it up overhead, just like you're hugging a moon over your head. Inhale to open, and then exhale, up. Inhale to open, and exhale. Reaching it out, pressing overhead. We've got 4, Again, pulling in and up through center every time my arms go overhead. 2 more. Last one. Pause, and I want you to bring it down in front of you. We're gonna inhale to open the arms wide and then exhale to hug in like you're hugging a big tree. Elbows stay rounded here. Inhale to open, exhale to bring it in. Just opening wide and then closing. Every time you close, think about your ribs mirroring that action. So we've got 4. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Collarbone is wide open. I always think of a waltz here, the position that the dancers are in with their chest open, their arms wide, just very graceful positioning. 1 more. Bring it in, pause here. Now I want you to grab that band with your opposite hand. You're going to unwrap everything curled around you, and now we have it over here. We're gonna inhale, start holding with this band right about hip height, and then exhale, you're going to open your chest and press the band out to the side. So we bring it in, we rotate towards this hip. Exhale, open. And we're thinking about stabilizing and using the back of that delt. So we're using the back of the shoulder here to open through and work against that resistance. Now it's important that every time you fold in, you're resisting the pull of that band. We're resisting, 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 so we don't just pop back. 2 more. 1 more. And bring it into center. Now loosen your grip on the band just a little, and you're going to wrap the excess around the outside of your hand. I'm gonna start where I have a little bit of tension on my band. Exhale, I press up to shoulder height and bring it down. Exhale, so I'm never really leaving the tension. I'm keeping that tension through my shoulder. You will feel it. Reach long through the arm as long as you can. We really wanna think about elongation here. Watching that this is not happening while we're lifting. Really natural for the body to kick those traps in. Last 3, you've got this. 2. 1 more, and I want you to pause at the top. You can do this, stay here. Cut through the front, open wide. Through the front, exhale. So you're staying on the same line. It's like you're sliding your hand on top of a counter. You've got 4. Whew, feel those shoulders. 2 more. 1 more. And pull and lower it down. Good job. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the other side. The only thing I'm gonna do is switch up which end of the band I'm kneeling on. Now, if it bothers you, I should have said this earlier, but if it bothers you to be up on your knees, you could do this whole entire sequence seated on your band. You don't have to be up here on your knees for this. So either one, you pick what works best for your body. Remember, the back of your hand goes against the band. I'm holding it about chest height. I'm gonna wrap the excess, and we're gonna start here nice and tall. Exhale to press the arm up and down. This shoulder's already worked, so if you're feeling it, nothing wrong with you. It's just tired. It's done some work already. Draw those abs and ribs back and in to support and stabilize your trunk while this arm is moving. Try to reach all the way through the arm and the elbow without hiking the shoulder. So shoulder stays steady as the arm extends. Got 2 more. 1 more, pause here. And I want you to open those arms wide. Exhale for hug a moon. We reach out and over. Reaching out. Exhale, draw the ribs and the belly in and up. I'm feeling that shoulder. We've got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Bring it out. Bring it to the front. Exhale for hug a tree. So again, we're just staying in that steady plane, as if you're just sliding your hands on top of a counter. Think about exhaling and hugging through the center of your body. Last 3, 2, 1 more. Hug and lower it down. Oh, say hello to that shoulder. Now we switch the hands. So all you're gonna do is grab your band about hip height here. We're gonna start by rotating slightly towards this hip. As you exhale, you're gonna pull and press off to the side. Inhale to come back. Exhale. Good. Rotate slightly through the upper back and then press and reach it out. We've got 4 more. Nice and steady through our center. Pelvis, the hip bones are pointing straight toward me. Not moving, not rotating through the pelvis. Last 2. 1 more. Use the back of that shoulder and bring it in. Now, release your hold just a little bit. You're gonna go ahead and wrap the excess of the band around your hand. I'm gonna start with that arm off to my side and slightly in tension already, so it's not sagging. As we exhale, we press the arms straight out to shoulder height and control the release down. Exhale, and down, good. Getting work on both sides of the movement. Control, control, control on the way down. Exhale, press. Feel your spine respond with getting taller. As the arm goes out, the spine gets taller. It doesn't shrink back. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. And down. 3. And 2. 1 more. Reach long through that arm. And lower it down. Well done. Okay, so the final little sequence for this class is going to be focusing on our upper back and our lats. So I'm gonna have you have a seat on your mat. You're gonna extend your legs out in front of you, and you're gonna take the center of this band and wrap it around the balls of your feet. So your toes are kind of sticking out or poking out through the top. And then you're going to sit with the legs nice and straight. Find a position where you can sit your tallest. Bent knees are totally okay if hamstrings feel tight here. Now I'm gonna crisscross my band. So I crisscross my band, then I hold my band probably right above my shins so that when my arms are extended, I have a little bit of tension already on my band. But as you already know, adjust your hands along your band to adjust the tension. As we inhale here, we get taller and we prepare. I flex my feet, I push out through my heels, I find that strength in my back. I exhale to begin to pull my elbows wide and behind me. Inhale to reach it out with control. Exhale, and back. Again, this is another one taken from the Reformer. So what I love about this is all you need is a TheraBand. You don't actually need a whole Reformer in your house to get the benefit of doing some Reformer exercises. Really think about squeezing those shoulder blades toward each other here. Exhaling, collarbone stays wide. Wrists are strong here. What I mean by that is every time you pull, what you don't want to do is this, where you break the wrist. You want to keep that wrist strong and long. 4 and 3. Open that chest as the band comes toward you and then keep it open. 2. Get a little taller. Reach it out. Turn your palms toward each other. Exhale, pull back, low row, elbows scrape your sides. Inhale. We've got 6 of these. Stay tall. If you need more resistance, choke up. If you need less, slide down. Exhale. Elbows going behind your body. You've got 3, 2, 1 more, and I want you to pause here. As you exhale, I want you just to straighten your arms toward the ground and then fold it back. You're not really gonna get your arms perfectly straight, and that's okay, but the idea is that we're stabilizing the shoulder and we're working through the tricep. Exhale. And exhale. Everything else is steady and stabilized. Draw those ribs in. Keep the shoulders on your back. Don't let them rise. Don't let them move forward. We've got 4 and 3 and 2. Taller through the back. 1 more. Final exercise, reach it out, turn those palms toward each other. Exhale to pull wide and back. Exhale to pull wide and back. Feel free to loosen that grip if you need. Exhale. Ooh, hello upper back, hello backs of shoulders. We've covered it all. Watch that you're not leaning here, right? Stay tall. Last two. One more. Bring it in and lower it down. Well done. Now the final exercise we're gonna do is rowing. Again, another reformer exercise that we put on the mat and with our resistance band. So same grip, the band is crossed at the ankles. I want you to take an inhale and float those arms up so they're hovering just about shoulder height. As we exhale, I want you to bend the elbows and pull that band toward you. So now my palms are facing me, elbows are bent. I'm going to hinge back. So right now I'm using the resistance band to support my body, but I'm trying to get as tall and long through my spine as I can without caving or dropping into my low back. So I'm lifting my chest, I'm opening up through my spine. I go back as far as I can without breaking, then I exhale. Begin to roll down one bone at a time, placing my spine down on the mat. Reach the arms out. Take an inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to float the arms in front of me, draw the chin towards the chest, reaching out towards my toes. And then we're going to rebuild the spine. Draw the hands under, hand hold, bend the elbows, inhale, lean back. Nice and long, nice and tall, elbows are up, they're not down here. Exhale, tuck the tail, keep those elbows bent, roll it down one bone at a time. Inhale to reach the arms out. Exhale, chin to chest, come into your roll up. Reach past the toes and rebuild, bend the elbows. Inhale, hinge it back. Push through those legs against the band as you roll down with control, reaching the arms out. Exhaling to come up. We have one more. Make it your best and final one. Exhale. Inhale, hinge it back. Go longer, longer, longer. Sit up taller. Lift your chest and control that melt through your spine. Reach the arms out. Palms are down. Exhale, curl to come all the way up. Drop your band. Reach the arms. Hug the backs of your feet or behind your calves or your thighs, wherever it feels good. And take a breath. Let your chin roll into your chest. Slowly roll your spine up. Go ahead and get rid of that band. You don't need it anymore. And just sit up comfortably here for a moment. Take an inhale, reaching those arms long. Go ahead and grab one elbow, bring it behind you. Give it a little stretch. And then as you inhale, I want you to open up your side, going into a lat stretch here. Other arm, inhale. Exhale, holding onto that elbow, getting a little tricep stretch. And then exhaling, open through the ribs. Bringing it back. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, hug it in, giving yourself a little shoulder stretch. Relax, just let your shoulder melt down like you're hugging a little baby here. And inhale, open, other side. Good. And release it down. Keep your arms heavy on your legs or down by your side, actively reaching towards your mat. Draw up through your spine. Exhale, we're going to go ahead and draw the chin towards the chest. Rock over to that left shoulder. Bring it up and behind you. Take it over to the other side. Chin comes down, find center. Reverse it so we go to the right, very gently here. Keep pressing through those arms, reaching for the mat. Spine reaches for the sky, all the way to center. Take a nice deep breath in. Just to finish off your class, exhale, and well done. Thank you so much for taking this class with me, and I will see you back here for another one. Thanks so much for taking this class with me, and I really want to congratulate you on taking the time to prioritize your health. With there being so much demand on us and our to-do list being really long, it can actually be easy to just simply let our health slide off the list altogether. As a widowed mom, I get just how precious your time actually is. And that's why I created Noelle Roberts Studio, because we can't carry it all. But what if we could outsource this piece of the puzzle to someone else? Wouldn't it be great to show up each day to classes that are curated to help you build strength, resilience, and keep your body strong for years to come? And what about getting personal guidance along your journey rather than talking to just another chatbot? Inside NRS, I'll show you how prioritizing your health can be simple. And not only that, but sustainable. Because after all, we want to feel vibrant and healthy for our whole lives, not just being able to fit into the next pair of jeans. So if you're ready to break those start-stop patterns in your health and see just how simple and sustainable your fitness can actually be, I want to invite you to join me inside NRS. I've included the link below so you can get all the details and get started today. I can't wait to see you inside the studio and on your mat very soon.